Atomic radii measures the size of the atom from the nucleus to the surrounding electrons.
Okay, so atomic radii increases as we go down on the periodic table because as you go down, there are more valence shells, and as you go across on the periodic table, it increases because there are more protons as you go across, and so more protons is a stronger pulling force, so it pulls all the electrons in tighter and it makes them harder to take away.
Electron affinity, amount of energy released when an electron is added to a neutral atom or molecule.
Electron affinity decreases as you move down the periodic table because it takes more energy to add an electron at the top than it is at the bottom. Electron affinity increases going to the right on the periodic table because you have to add energy to add an electron, and over to the right it is more willing to give off energy to obtain an electron.
Ionization energy, the amount of energy required to remove the most loosely bound electron of an isolated gaseous atom to form a cation. It also has the exact same trend as electron affinity.
Okay. Ionization energy on the periodic table decreases as you go down because the electrons are further away from the nucleus, causing it to take an electron away from a bottom element than it is from a top element. Stop it. As you move right on the periodic table, ionization energy increases because there's more protons, causing a stronger pulling force. And when there's a stronger pulling force, the electrons are held tighter to the nucleus, making it harder to take an electron away from an atom over here versus an atom at this end.
Electronegativity, measure of the tendency of an atom to attract a bonding pair of electrons.
Alright, I'm going to explain electronegativity. Now, as you go down on the periodic table, the electronegativity decreases. Now, why it decreases is because since there are more shells around the atom, or in the atom, it gets weaker. And you see, with more shells, it's farther away from the nucleus. Now, but as you go to the right of the periodic table, electronegativity increases because there are more protons, and the more protons that there are in the shells, the stronger the bond that it wants to the nucleus.
Trend as
Go.
Okay, so atomic radii increases as you go down.
La 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 la.
Alright, my mom said she wanted this video to be funny, so here are a few chemistry jokes. Two chemists walk into a bar. One chemist says, "I would like some H2O," and the other one says, "I want some H2O too." That chemist died. So the scientist that died in the previous joke, do you know what they did with him after he died? Buried him. Why can't you trust atoms? Because they make up everything.